that all points to not a particularly restful Christmas for you then, I might say, David.
No, and it won't. But we're going to continue to be out there prosecuting the cost of living because that's the only game in town. What's being bled out of Australians' wallets. They're about to go to Christmas, probably the poorest they've been in a long time. In fact, you've seen nearly a 9% reduction in real wages over the 2.5 years Anthony Albanese's been there. Because he hasn't addressed the fundamentals. He's tried to solve the nation's problems by just spending your money. And we've run out of your money, and now he's dipping his fingers into the honey jar and taking part of the future fund to be able to pay for it. So he's run this economy into the wall, and unfortunately, there's a human toll to that, and that's what people will be feeling over Christmas and into the new year. Sure,
but this could quickly become your problem, and you've been banging on about it for quite some time, the fact that inflation has really made people feel, and in practice, be more poorer than they were 3 years ago. So when are we going to get solutions from your side of politics?
Yeah, well, you've got to fix the fundamentals. And in the short term, to bring down your energy bill, which will flow into your food bill, you've got to bring more gas on. That's how you bring energy prices down in the short term. In the long term, we'll be announcing the costings of our nuclear energy policy with gas and coal and renewables. And we'll also have a sensible migration policy. We're not going to bring in 1.67 million people. We're not going to force Australians to compete with foreigners at auctions on a Saturday to buy a home. We're going to ban them from doing that. We're going to put a pause on the building standards that have continued to be putting the cost of houses up. In fact, we'll look to bring those standards down if it's sensible and it's in the interest. And we'll make sure that we bring in the right sort of people to build some homes. We'll bring in some builders, some electricians, some plumbers, not martial arts instructors and dog groomers. We've got to get back to basics. And so we will fix the fundamentals, not just try to paper over the cracks, which is what this government's done. They spent $6.5 billion trying to get you a $275 reduction in your energy bill, and it's gone up by $700, nearly $800. So you've got to fix fundamentals, and that's what we'll do immediately with gas being pumped in quickly.
How do you do that with gas?
And getting nuclear on.
Because, there has been a little bit of a change from Chris Bowen this term, not demonising gas so much, but there has been no agreement about how to bring more gas on. Does this mean shipping more from WA around Australia to those gas terminals on the east coast in places like Victoria? Would you revisit some kind of domestic gas reservation?
Well, we don't need to do that because if you create the environment, they'll drill. And in fact, on Saturday, Senex started drilling. An extra 60 petajoules are going up to 127 petajoules over the life of the new field out in my own electorate near Wandoan. That'll start. That increases supply. You get Beetaloo up and going. You plug it in both to the east coast, but also to Middle Arm for the export. We don't need a domestic reservation if we create the environment. They haven't, because they put price caps, they put codes of conduct and the safeguards mechanism that have stripped away that investment confidence. If we can get gas into the system, much of the infrastructure is already there, and you can get it up and going quicker than building a nuclear power plant, a coal-fired power station, or the renewables and the transmission lines required for that. So this is the real opportunity to unlock gas quickly, to bring down energy bills and to bring down your food bill. Because the determinant of your energy bill is the highest input cost, and the highest input cost is gas. And the way to reduce gas prices is to increase supply. And we've got plenty of companies that are prepared to drill.